We do a great job of co-parenting, and we have fun with it as much as we can.
Sharna Burgess is opening up about her experience being part of a blended family with her partner, Brian Austin Green, and his ex-wife, Megan Fox. The Dancing with the Stars alum discussed her dynamic with the Transformers actress during an episode of the podcast Not So Hollywood. She told host Adriana Costa that things are great with her and Megan, and that they had a family outing planned for later that day.
Honestly, the relationship is great. You know, we're actually all going to Universal today, all together, which is amazing for the kids. And the reason it's great is because the focus is the kids. There's nothing else that needs to be considered other than making this a beautiful, healthy, and whole environment for them.
Brian shares 3 children with Megan, 10-year-old Noah, 9-year-old Bodhi, and 6-year-old Journey. And he and Sharna are parents to 10-month-old Zane. The ballroom dancer explained how important it's been for her beau and his ex to remain friendly for their kids.
For them, you know, representation matters. So for them, okay, mommy and daddy aren't together anymore, but they still get along really well, and we can still do things with each other, and communication, mutual respect, learning how to show love for people around you. That's all the stuff that they're watching, and that's so important.
Sharna went on to dispel some notions about raising a family post-split.
I think there's this weird, archaic idea that exes can't be friends and that co-parenting has to be hard. And people try to protect kids from divorce as much as they possibly can so that they're not affected. But the truth is they're going to be affected. So you can only choose if there is a positive effect or a negative effect. And they have worked so hard to make it a positive effect on the kids, to make sure everything is smooth and loving and kind always for them.
Sharna has opened up before about Megan's positive presence in her life and within their fam. After Zane's birth, she told Us Weekly that the actress had already met the little one, saying she came in and got some Zane snuggle time, which was wonderful and really great to see. She said he's super cute and such a chill baby, which he is. Last September, Brian told Access Hollywood about baby Zane, who is 10 weeks old at the time.
He's really cool. So I've been out of the baby game for my youngest up until Zane. He just turned 6. Oh. So then all of a sudden you have a baby and you get back into counting by weeks and months, which I forget how to do. So Zane turned 10 weeks yesterday. Yeah. And he's amazing. He's such a sweet little boy, and he's so funny and he's so charismatic. And
any big milestones?
Anything what?
Any new milestones now that he's 10 weeks?
He's really, you start noticing that he's much more aware of the things going on around him, and he's much more reactive. Like when you walk into the room or you talk to him, he'll shift his focus and he'll look at you, and then he'll react to what it is you're saying or what it is you're doing or the energy that you're putting out there. So he's just getting more and more fun. You know, babies go from that point of like when they're born and they're newborns that you have to do everything for them. And they're really they're in and out of your space and in, you know, as far as reacting to you. And now he's starting to change, and he's becoming more playful, and it's so cute. He's such
I saw Sharna post that he might've waved. Was that just the camera, or is he already out there waving?
So she caught video of him. It looks like, I don't know if he actually was, but it looks like he waves and then he gets really shy about it. So it's the cutest video in the world. And it's, she's constantly taking pictures and video and all of that of him. So thank goodness she has all of it. And then people get to see, you know, these videos and sort of and decide for themselves whether he was waving and shy, or if he had a gas bubble and was, you know, just lifting his hand. Like, you know,
I'm gonna go.
It's all up for interpretation.
Yeah,
I think
he was waving. I'm on board with her. But speaking of Sharna, how is she doing? Of course, she's been so honest about her journey through pregnancy, her recovery. How is she doing? And also, kind of twofold, how do you feel seeing her become a mother and really step into this role?
She's doing amazing. She has from day one. I mean, she ended up having a C-section, which can be very traumatic for women. But she has that professional athlete mentality she just pushes through whatever is going on. So she just has absolutely risen above how traumatic of an experience it could have been. She's an amazing mom. She was an amazing stepmom already to my kids that I had before. And she is, just to watch her now with Zane, it's amazing. She's so in love with being a parent. She's so in love with, even when she's exhausted, and there are those times, and he's being a bit fussy and the day is it has dragged on a bit more than you're used to. She just so enjoys doing it. It's so inspirational to see. And you can't help but smile being around her, because she's just so positive in all of it.
That's amazing.
You've seen her for a while. You've been around. She's a super positive person.
I'm keeping tabs on little Zane too. He's so precious. How are the older siblings doing adjusting to another baby in the family?
They're so great. They are absolutely obsessed with him. It could have gone in a completely different direction, and there could have been so much friction and so much tension with the whole situation. And they just love him, and they tiptoe into the room every morning if he, to see if he's awake, and they all get in the bed and they kiss on him and they cuddle with him, and they're fondling him all day. They're just amazing with him, and they're amazing with her. And it sounds ridiculous, but it's a dream situation. It really is. Like, we have met zero resistance in our relationship at all, which has been such a blessing. So lucky for us, because again, it could have not been that way. So the fact that it is we recognize that it is amazing.